welcome back. Now, you guys remember this video, Are You Serious? Which I released a couple of days ago with Kowalski, with his triple games. Now, what's funny is that in all three games which I checked for shenanigans, I found something quite intriguing, quite interesting. But however, before we go there, a little bit of a disclaimer. What you are about to see is not 100% proof that these people are rigging or cheating. This is mere speculation. However, I'm going to show you the footage and you be the judge. And we're going to begin with the least obvious of all. Now, this battle took place on the 25th of January last month. Let us fast forward directly to the place where the shenanigans took place. Now, obviously, this was a blowout since they won 15-2. However, what happened towards the end of this battle? We are at the 11th minute and 53rd second, and the score is already 13-2. So we're going to play from here. And as soon as the IS goes around the corner, we're going to notice that the KV2 is sitting in a bush. Well, he is lower tier, but 6s and 7s is okay. Plus, this is a fun tank to play. Why would you be acting like this? I do not know. Notice that he's getting shot, and I'm going to put the central marker on the player, and he doesn't even move. Nothing. Some people might argue, yes, he died in seconds, but within these seconds, since you know that the enemies are coming, don't you at least try to move your gun? At least? Just saying. I'm just saying. So the KV2 in this case, a Mr. Atafachi _1234 is actually anonymized. The actual username is kheroz, or kheroz, however you want to pronounce it. Account created 11th of March 2013. That's almost 12 years ago. Last battle, 14th of February, 2 days ago, on 2025. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is on the NA server. A 745 WN8 player. I can assume lots of red. And, well, Tomato.gg speaks for itself. Burask, 0. Burask, 0. T34, well, he played a little bit over here. But, I mean, just look at this. Yeah, he played a couple bits in there, but there are lots of zeros. Lots of zeros. Look at this collage of zeros. Over there, he did 176, maybe because someone rammed into him? We do not know. We can't see the battle replay, unfortunately. Because Tomato.gg have updated their terms of service and the way how it works. Now they want people to pay them and whatever. Lots of zeros. So you get the main idea. Now let's move on to the next point, which is slightly controversial. You will see. The next one is this battle, which took place on El Haluf, the pig, 24th of January. Let's move on to what happened, what transpired, and I'll make a little bit of commentary. I'll see if you guys are going to catch the joke. So here's our friend Kowalski, normally playing his game. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely, perfectly fine. And we are already in the free camera. We are going to pay attention to that character right over there, the SU-100Y. And let's take a look at some of what's going on in the enemy, some of the things that are going on in the enemy team. Excuse me, some of the members of the enemy team. We are going to pay close attention to the minimap. We're going to fast forward this. And we're going to notice right away that the SU-100Y hasn't moved a bit. Nothing. AFK. Fast forwarding. Now what's interesting is that not the Jackson, excuse me, I apologize. The Nashorn died without doing anything. No rendering, nothing on his behalf. So, we're going to look into that account, but I'm not accusing the player of anything. Maybe he's just a bad player. The Nashorn is a bad player. Mr. Deusami1. As a matter of fact, let's take a look right away. So Tomato GG has been giving me some trouble with a couple of players. I wonder why. Not making any accusations, just I find it quite intriguing. Anyway, on Tanks GG, we see that Deusami won, and as you can see, the statistics are not coming out 100% with correct colors, but that's beyond the case. Is a 46.5 win rate player with the, well, not the best of stats. Less than, what is that? Less than 50 vehicles under his name, or some can say under his belt, and not a very good player. But remember, I'm not throwing any accusations here. I'm just saying. Now let's continue with the replay. What I find interesting is that the SU-100Y is AFK, okay? We said that. Great. At some point, Kowalski's team is going to kill 3 tanks at the same time. Let's fast forward to that. Now, if you're getting dizzy from this, I apologize. One, two, Tiger 1, M4A3, and EBR Hotch. Happy Slappy, Herdun Cantle, and Destroyer underscore 632. These 3 got killed at the same time. Okay? What's interesting is that as soon as these 3 guys died, look at the minimap. Look what's gonna happen. Any second now. Well, what do you know? The SU-100Y started moving. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Did you guys catch the joke? Let me pause it right here. Let me explain for those who didn't catch it. Many people cheat in this game, or try to cheat in this game, by doing what? Multiple computers, or multiboxing. Multiple accounts. 1, 2, 3, click. Let's go. Low population server with 2 or more accounts. They try to get into the same game in order to rig the game. The game would be a little bit easier in their favor. Yes, but what happens when Wargaming puts your other account on the same team and on the same map, or on a different map? See, this game has been designed in a way that if you try to cheat, most of the times it's going to get messed up and you're going to end up becoming a worse player. That's the irony. So, the SU-100Y starts moving as soon as the Tiger, the EZ3, and the EBR Hotch get destroyed. So, we're going to take a very quick look at these 3 accounts, see if we find anything suspicious, if they are throwaway accounts. If not, this is just assuming. I'm leaving the best for the last, the most obvious. So basically, now we're interested in the SU-100Y, a Mr. SU-1 Foggy Glass, which is not anonymized, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, exactly that. A player who, as you can see, is getting worse and worse and worse. This account is getting worse and worse and worse. Well, overall WN8 45.36, recent 43.88. Overall win rate. Oh, that was the overall win rate, excuse me. Overall WN8 610. Now it's worse, 601. Either a very bad player or an account usually used in game rigging, in which, oh, I died with my main account, let's start moving. The next person that we want to look at is a Mr. Happy Slappy 178, which was the Tiger one. Happy Slappy 178 is not anonymous. That's the actual username. Again, probably a throwaway account. As you can see, win rate 46.07, recent 44.65. That's even worse. But the WN8, magically, from 507, the recent is 519. Maybe because some more people rammed themselves onto him, or I don't know, he got some lucky shots with his throwaway count. Zeros? How could you get 0 with an SU-14 too? In a battle which lasted 5 minutes and not even a splash? Nothing? Really? Wow. Okay. Wow. That's pretty messed up. Okay, so the next person is Dunkelheit. I'm not accusing this player. I'm just saying who the suspicious guys are that died, and as soon as they died, unfortunately, all three, we have to look at all three, the SU-100Y started moving. Unless you have the attention span of a gnat, you know what I'm talking about. Here he is. He did 570 damage in that battle. This is a fairly green player, as you can see. Overall win rate 48.53, which is not too bad. Recent win rate 50.78, which is better. Overall dominate 1144 and recent 1386. This seems normal. This seems like a normal account, which has been actually played. Got unlucky in a couple of battles. Unfortunately, we can't see the replays anymore. Unfortunately. You can only see them if you go here and you click on top battles, and it will show you the replays which are being publicly uploaded. Otherwise, you need a special mod or special permission, or you have to pay for a little subscription. I don't remember. I don't remember, and I don't care. The next person is Destroyer_632, if I remember correctly. This was the EBR Hutch right over here, who did 193 damage. Damage. Not anonymized, obviously. Another above average player, 50.63. With a recent 50.55, slightly worse. This happens, okay, that's fairly regular. Overall WN8 1386, recent WN8 1685, going slightly into the very light bluish, let's say. Seems like a regular account. Couple of unlucky games over here. Great. Once again, I am not pointing any fingers. I'm just saying what's happening in the game. And this is a possibility. I'm going to keep track of these players. If I find them again, and I find the same type of attitude happening on the enemy team, then, well, yeah. Then it's more obvious that these are, some accounts are throwaway, others are the damage dealers. You know, feeders and the elites, in inverted commas. So far, we don't have 100% concrete evidence. But we know that something is going on in the World of Tanks community and the game has been destroyed, mostly destroyed, especially on the NA server, by these bunch of mofos. I'm not saying that this guy is a mofo, but in general, the mofos. Now let's go to the most obvious rigor, which I doubt anyone will deny in the comments below, as you guys usually do on these videos. And that, the replay is about to fire up, is on this battle, the first battle that I showed, which took place on Lakeville. Let's go have a look. So in this battle, Kowalski was playing the Conway, aka, for those who didn't know, the FV4004. One step before the shit barn, 4005. Push one line, there's no arty. Nice, very nice. That's always a nice thing to discover. But we're going to fast forward and see the most obvious rigor, which I accuse of rigging. And we're going to pause it right there. The moment the T-30 appeared, aka spotted, for the first time in the battle at around 11:50, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move into the free camera. And we're going to fly right over there. This might be kind of a weird experience for you guys who've never seen me do this before. We're going to watch this gentleman very, very closely. A Mr. GundaXXXG. Anonymized? Real username? We shall see. Let's hit play. And let's put this at double speed. Now some people might be saying, so far I don't see anything weird. You're right. You would be absolutely right. Nothing weird. A T-30 approaching the ridge line, trying to get some shots. Now he's stealth. But for how long? And the last time you saw, before he disappeared, was that this T-30 was at full health. No one has spotted him again since. Where am I going with this? Well, you're gonna see. There he is. Hello. What is he doing? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just sitting there. He's getting spotted. Someone on the green team is obviously trying to shoot him. But who's in the way? The mouse is in the way. He's blocking the line of fire. Which means that someone from the green team was trying to rig the game in order to shoot the T-30. But this is going to be more obvious the more the replay progresses. I didn't notice this before I looked at the post-game stats. You guys know that I do this when I see zeros, I check for shenanigans. You know that. Now let's push play. And let's watch it from this perspective. I'm going to remove the names of the players, and I'm going to make the minimap smaller. The mouse is, well, his health is declining. And now that he backed up, because they're losing... Actually, no, they're not losing, they're winning. Well, he didn't want to die, so he backed up. But they are kind of losing this fight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the most obvious rigging ever. The most obvious. Who's the damage dealer? Я не знаю, as we say in Russian. I don't know. I don't know. أنا لم أعرف, as we say in Arabic. The kheroz, we say in Greek. However, watch this. Now let's put it at regular speed. T30 is, I paused it right there. He's, the cannon is looking, absolutely, nowhere. Aiming at these rocks over here for some weird reason. Let's show that again. And, yeah, just sitting there. Now he gets spotted by the green team, and they start shooting him. Let me bring back the team display. Put it on full. Kowalski just took out the Minotauro at that point, if you guys remember. Not doing anything. That's it. That's it. Why would you be playing one of the best assault tank destroyers in the game with a flexible turret, a good hull armor, a gun that really punishes, and you would just go there to the choke point on the ridgeline and just honey, I'm trying to play the game. Could you please hello? Yeah, yeah, what else do you want? Could you please tell me? Yeah. I'm dying. I just died. I just died. It's your fault that I died. Listen, we're breaking up, okay? Fuck you and your stupid Barbies or whatever you want to go for the shopping mall or whatever. We're breaking up. That's it. I just lost because of you. Just sitting there, doing nothing. Was he on a call with his girlfriend? Did his mom call him for dinner? Did his router, I don't know, did he get a power surge in his area? What happened? So the mouse starts using him as cover for a little bit. He pushed him a little bit, if you've noticed. The mouse is really playing the game. Now, who's the damage dealer from the green team? We don't know. We're never going to find out. Probably never going to find out. Because, I mean, there were a ton of guys here. It's like, let's count the green guys. This guy just died right over there. That's 1. Object 277, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy sat sideways? Or did he just get unlucky? I don't know. I don't know. Well, there were at least like 8 guys over here. 8. Maybe there was more rigging than what I originally discovered. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I have to go and watch it again from the beginning. Because this is a fairly small map. I mean, look at the render range. Look at the circles. Kowalski can see what's going on in the valley, I believe, in almost everywhere on the map, unless he goes to, I don't know, maybe G or E0, all the way there in the town, and maybe, but then again, I don't think so. Wait, let me do something very... Yeah, the only way that he's not going to see the valley if he goes all the way to the right, and then these guys are going to be out of render. But in the meantime, let's go check out this account of this T30. So, Mr. GundaXXXG from the Ru_Fu clan is not actually anonymized. That's the real username. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. An overall win rate of 46.1, recent 4706. Overall W8 790, recent 805. Over here he decided to play his T30 a little bit on Mountain Pass. Over here he played his T-3485M, which is an overpowered tier 6 premium medium tank, and he did absolutely nothing. Nothing. W8 0. Damage 0. Spotting 0. Assist 0. Tanks spotted 0. Damage blocked 0. 0. Just 0. Studzianki 0. Wow. Studzianki 0? Zeros. Nothing. Nothing on Studzianki. They lost 7-15. What did he contribute to the battle? 0. Just a useless asset. The useless asset. Is that even possible? Isn't that contradictory? An impediment to his team wherever he goes. Especially when he plays the T-30. Especially. Let me just do something very quickly. When was this account created? 5th of August, right here, 2023. 1.5 years ago. Last battle, 16th of February, 2025. Today, at 06:56 in the morning. Right? Well, that's probably US time, but no, that says the time according to my area. So basically, now it's 10:07 in the morning. Let me show you. There you go, 10:07 in the morning. Barely above 3 hours ago. I see. I see. The RUFU stands for Russian Fury. Well, you're giving the Russians a very bad name, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. So, what is the conclusion? Pretty obvious. Some are controversial. You guys could say no, probably just it's a coincidence, whatever. And I would actually agree with you. Maybe it's a coincidence. However, the KV2 and the T30, especially the T30 in the end, obviously an account used for just, I don't care about the game. I'm using this account in order to better my main account. Just saying. The other guys with the Tiger and the EBR Hotch, we do not know. I'm not accusing them. KV2, the least obvious, but I mean, why wouldn't you even move your gun to try to react? You know that the enemies are coming. You know where they're coming from. You saw them on the minimap. Unless, of course, it's the theory which I'm bringing forward to you all this time, all these years, is that, you know what? 1, 2, 3, click with multiple accounts. Oh, great. I got my throwaway count on the enemy team. Great. I'll just move him into a bush, and I will have one less enemy tank to deal with, a heavy at this tier. A detriment to the other team. You sabotage the enemy team right there when you do that. And that is called game rigging cheating. Now, the thing is, I'm going to say this and I'm going to close the video, is that game riggers have become smarter. Now they're thinking, all these guys on YouTube, they're exposing us. Quickie Baby, Klaus Kellerman, the Killzor, and others. Of course, the amount of work and effort and time that I've put into this surpasses all of these guys because, okay, they have their other regular videos to deal with. But however, all these content creators, they're exposing us. They're thinking, they're exposing us. And we're getting banned. They are getting banned. They are. Wargaming has been banning these mofos for quite some time now. But, of course, you get the standard stupid comment in the comment section saying all bunch of bullshit that, oh, Wargaming doesn't do anything. No, they do. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Wargaming is a greedy company, but when it comes down to banning pieces of shit like this guy, they do it. So please spare us your BS comments. Do it, okay? I don't delete your comments because I want to have a good laugh at them, and I believe in freedom of speech, but just spare us the trouble. So, Wargaming has been banning these guys And due to the fact that we've had quite a history with gaming and cheaters, now they're getting smarter. Now they're doing it in less obvious ways, subtle little ways, sneaky. I call that sneaky. What the KB2 did, sneaky. What the T30T did, sneaky. Unfortunately, if Wargaming doesn't investigate after we report these incidents, they're never going to get banned. They have to be reported. Wargaming has to look at these accounts, check out their latest battles, see how often these accounts get destroyed by specific people. Check out their IPs. I know how they operate, not 100%, but I have a very, very good theory. And having said that, yeah, I went a little bit over the edge. So if you made it this far at 31-minute mark of the video, you're an absolute legend. And I'll just leave it at that. You guys are awesome. Members, of course, you're the best. Guys, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and watch more of the videos. This is the best support that you could do, okay? The best thing that you could do to me. Help me grow, okay? Having said that, see ya.